Hey guys, welcome back today. I'm so glad that you stopped in because we're going to be looking at an indie polish brand. Now I know I don't have much indie polish on my channel, but that's not because it's not something I desire. And so when I was approached by Grace, who is one of my sweet subscribers, hi Grace, she asked me if I would review her 5-piece collection that she hand mixes herself in North Carolina. And so of course I said yes because I was really excited to support her in her endeavors. Her brand is called Graceful Polish, and her 5-piece collection is inspired by the state of California, which is near and dear to my heart, of course, because that is where I was born and raised and where I live now. And Grace was also born and she lived in San Jose. And so all of the names of the polishes are inspired by things in California. And so we're just gonna go ahead and get started. Before I forget, because I always do, what I'm wearing on my lips, because so many ask, this is the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain in the shade Crush. And this one is really great for fall. If you don't have any of these, pick this one up for fall. It's so fun, a great nice berry, and it's easy to wear because it's a chubby stick. So let's start with the one that I have on my nails. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tell you a little bit about them. I've been wearing this one for a couple days now, and I have had no chipping issues at all. I haven't even used a top coat, and I've had no chipping. And I haven't been taking it easy on my hands. It's gone through a couple showers, it's done some dishwashing, some housework. It's gone through, you know, my regular daily rigor. And so I'm really excited that the formula is really nice. And the other thing about the polish is it doesn't have like a weird smell or anything. You don't have to worry about that. And it applies like gently and easily, like no issues at all. So I should also mention that all of the polishes in Grace's line are 5-free and animal friendly. So let's start out with this first one, this nice deep, it's kind of like in between a gray, charcoal gray and a black, but because it's so shimmery metallic, it doesn't really look super black, but it kind of gives you that same feel of like a really dark nail. I really enjoy. And this polish is called Alcatraz. And this one is just even great just at one coat. Here's the difference between 2 coats, 1 coat. You can totally get away with 1 coat. I bumped this nail a little bit, but you can even get away with 1. But I would probably go for 2. But like I said, I didn't even have to top coat this and I had no issues. So let's go ahead and look at how 2 coats looks on the nail of Alcatraz. All right, the next polish I'm gonna show you is kind of similar to Alcatraz in that it is the same nice, rich, and very pigmented. This is called Golden Gates, and it's this gorgeous bronze metallic, and this is the same thing. You can pretty much get away with 1 coat if you had to. Same great formula. I did do 2 coats, and that's what I'm gonna show you today. So let's take a look at Golden Gates. All right, so the next polishes in the collection that I'm going to show you, they all have a glitter or a shimmer element to them. These ones are all a little bit more sheer, but they're definitely buildable. And even if you need to do 3 coats, I didn't really have any issues. So yeah, let's go ahead and look at these. The first one that I'm going to show you is this nice like light yellow metallic, but it also has tons of I think that they're either hollow or they're silver glitters, very small, and then there's also some larger green and silver hexes in there. And this one is called Sunshine State, And so as you can see, it's a very yellow gold. And so I'm gonna go ahead and show you 2 coats of this one. The next one that I'm going to show you is called Cherry Blossom, and it is this kind of silvered metallic lilac, or even maybe like leaning towards a little bit orchid, and it's got larger, it's got kind of that same smaller silver glitters in there, and then it's got larger fuchsia glitters and then holographic glitters. And so this one looks like this, and again, it's called Cherry Blossom. I see that Grace has an eye for glitter, so I'm excited to see what she's going to come out with next. All right, last up we have Big Sur, and it's this kind of deepened teal, and it's that same metallic feel, and it's got those same micro silver glitters in it, but there seems to be much more in this one. So let's go ahead and see how Big Sur looks on the nail. Alright, so that's the whole collection. I hope that you enjoyed it. I do want to go ahead and mention I'm not being compensated anyway for this review. Grace just asked me if I would show you some live application and review of her product, and I happily agreed. So these are all my own opinions. I'm not being paid for this review. I do think that some of the polishes are a little bit on the sheer side. However, like I mentioned before, they're definitely buildable, and because the formula was so nice, it wasn't like the second coat I was quickly picking up the first coat or anything like that. So show Grace some love, leave her some comments here. She wants some feedback on her brand. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and thanks for stopping by as always, and I will see you back next time. Bye!